Good evening. It's Saturday, the 17th of December, and it's time for the news on RIK2. Municipal election polls will be open tomorrow from 7 in the morning till 6 in the afternoon as registered voters across the island elect their new town mayors and council leaders. All citizens of Cyprus and permanent residents from other EU countries are allowed to vote in the municipal elections provided they are registered. The total number of registered voters is 561,373, with 16,740 of them being from EU countries, the vast majority from England and Greece. Turkish Cypriot citizens of the Republic of Cyprus also have the right to vote for the municipal and community councils of their place of residence in the state-controlled areas. The official website puts the total number of Turkish Cypriot voters to be 634. In Nicosia, voters will be able to choose between two candidates for mayor, incumbent Konstantinos Yorkagis, who is backed by almost all parliamentary parties, and Panagiotis Stavrinidis, supported only by opposition Agel. Voters in Limassol will be deciding between three candidates, incumbent Mayor Andreas Christou, Nikos Nikolaidis and Haris Aristidou. In Larnaca, 6 independent candidates are running in the mayoral election: Andreas Viras, Louis Dimitriou, Yorgos Konstantinou, Alexis Michailidis, Andreas Pedrou and Petros Christodoulou. Paphos' voters will be voting for one of two candidates, Agis Chrysomilos and incumbent mayor Fedon Fedonos. Voters in Famagusta will decide between four candidates, Simeon Ioannou, Andreas Lordos, Yorgos Stavri and incumbent mayor Alexis Galanos. Kyrenia's voters will be selecting their mayor from three independent candidates, Rita Komodiki Eliseu, Grigoris Neokleos and Odysseas Patsalidis. A 27-year-old man from Mazodos, Larnaca, is in critical condition after he was stabbed early today in the chest and neck by a 23-year-old man from the same village, who is currently sought by police. The incident happened at around 1:30 a.m. after an argument in a coffee shop. Police said the suspect assaulted the 27-year-old for an unknown reason, but the row appeared to end after bystanders intervened. The suspect left the coffee shop but returned minutes later driving a car. He first hit a 20-year-old man and then drove outside a supermarket where the 27-year-old was standing. Police said the suspect got out of the car and stabbed the man twice in the chest and neck before driving away. The two injured men were rushed to Larnaca Hospital, where doctors decided to transfer the 27-year-old to Nicosia General Hospital due to the severity of his injuries. His condition is critical but stable. The second injured man was treated for a bruised thigh and subsequently discharged. Police are investigating attacks against the coaches of First Division football club AES Zakagi, which could be related to the result of a fixture the previous night. First, an explosive device caused damage to a car used by assistant coach Alexis Karpousis, and then fire was set to a business belonging to coach Dimitris Dimitriou. The blast, caused by a cylindrical factory-made firecracker, caused damage to the windshield of the vehicle, which belongs to Karpousis' wife, and was parked outside their home in Aios Athanasios. Shortly afterwards, someone tried to torch a canteen located at a five-a-side football business belonging to the team's coach. No serious damage was caused. There have been no reports concerning the possible motives of the attacks, but they could be linked to the result of a league fixture yesterday, with AES drawing 3-3 with Garmiotissa. AES was ahead but was equalised in injury time. A car bomb has killed 13 soldiers and wounded 56 when it ripped through a bus carrying off-duty military personnel in the central Turkish city of Kayseri. President Tayyip Erdogan blamed the attack, a week after deadly twin bombings targeted police in Istanbul, on Kurdish militants. The blast is likely to further outrage a public smarting from a series of attacks this year, several claimed by Kurdish militants, others by Islamic State, and a failed coup in July. It could also increase tension in the mainly Kurdish southeast, where militants from the Kurdistan Workers' Party have waged a 3-decade violent insurgency that has seen some of the worst fighting in the last year. The International Committee of the Red Cross has asked Syria's warring parties to agree quickly on a plan to evacuate people from East Aleppo and provide solid safety guarantees. The evacuation is now stalled. The Red Cross said thousands of cold and scared people, including women, children, the sick and injured, remain in eastern Aleppo waiting for the evacuation operation to continue. And that it had managed to evacuate around 10,000 people, many of whom were in critical medical condition. And now we'll look at tomorrow's weather. It will be cloudy in the morning with local rain and possible thunderstorms. Snow or sleet will fall over higher ground. Winds will be moderate, mostly northeasterly, force 4, and at times fresh in windward areas, force 5 over slight seas. Temperatures will reach 11 Celsius inland, 13 in coastal areas, and 2 over the mountains where frost is expected. That's all for today. Join us tomorrow again for more news in English. Have a very good evening.